There
Okay,
you
we
go.
are live. Hey
Yeah.
guys, I don't know if anybody's in yet. I'm Puzzly Bearded. My real name is Ed. Next to me is Alfredo from Phantom Essentials. This is Bearded Unscripted. My real name is Ed. Next to me is
Hey, how you guys doing? Like Puzzly said, my name is Alfredo, aka Phantom Essentials. So we're here to have fun and hang out with everybody.
oh yeah, tackle many different topics. I don't think we're just gonna sit on that beard topic.
No, we're not. I have no room to talk about beard today, bro. I had enough. I had enough beard talk yesterday.
So you said that you like with the Phantom Essentials name and everything. Just going off that, you like Bigfoot and
Oh, dude.
aliens.
Oh, dude. I'm a big fan of Bigfoot, aliens, chupacabras, Yetis, you name it, I'm a fan. Like, I believe in that type of stuff. I know it's weird and people think it's not real, but I believe that it is real, bro.
Oh no, there's no doubt in my mind that it's real.
I believe there's something out there. This galaxy is so big that there's something out there other than us. I think, like, in my mind, I think there's another one of me out there somewhere.
Yeah. You ever watched the show Ancient Aliens?
Oh, dude, I love that show. I love
Oh
that.
yeah.
I can't get enough of that. Like, if I go over and watch the same episodes, and my fiance is like, "Dude, can we watch something else?" It's like,
Oh
why?
yeah.
It's interesting.
Great show.
Hey, a couple guys just showed up. The Metal Guy
Hey,
1983 and William Kennedy. What's up, guys?
hey William. Hey Steven. How you guys doing? Give a big oh yeah for Steven.
Yeah, there you go. Here we go, man. Yeah, dude, they do exist, Metal Guy. I 100% back you up on that one, bro.
Oh yeah. There's
He
no
said
doubt in my
He said aliens, monsters, demons, they all exist.
Oh yeah. 100%.
They do 100%, bro. I'm with that 100%. They do exist. Yep.
Yeah, yeah, Steven. There's probably nobody that's been discovered yet. There's plenty. I mean, in the ocean alone, we're probably going to discover about 1,000 more creatures out there.
Well, bro, you have to, man. They discover like something different in the Amazon or in the jungles. Like, it seemed like weekly. Like, I just seen a
Oh
thing
yeah.
that they've discovered new species of frog or something like that. I was like, "Are you serious? Like, after all this long, they just discovered, a new species of frog."
Oh yeah. Every day there's a new discovery going on.
Yeah, it's crazy, man. Like, what's inside? Like, people haven't seen. I don't know, man. I don't know if it's true or not. You think people have discovered the whole Earth already? Like, every single space around this Earth. Do you think anybody has discovered it?
Oh no, there's a lot more to be discovered. I mean, we got massive area in the rainforest alone, the ocean floor, which we can't even get to in some spots. There's a lot to be discovered out there.
I think, like Metal Guy say, I think the Megalodon is still alive, bro. I think he's still alive, bro.
Oh
Like,
yeah.
there's a lot of weird stuff happening in the ocean. Like, there's a lot of, like he said, the squid, like, like that stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's some stuff, man. I could talk about it all day. Like, I believe in all this stuff.
Oh yeah. I believe like every religion out there, you can basically put the
Hmm.
alien existence and everything like that.
Yeah, I believe in anything. Like, I don't really pay attention to the media. I like to read about it more than see it on TV. Like, if I see something come up on the TV, I'll go on and Google it, or search it for myself to find out the real information, not what the media is showing you.
Oh yeah, I'm the same way. I got to double check everything I hear.
Yeah. Yo,
No taking the word for it.
I gotta double check everything I have to see. Like, you know, up in there.
Wow, that's amazing, Steven.
Yeah, man, that's crazy. That is crazy.
How big is that octopus?
That is crazy. I've never seen anything like that. Like if I ever like I leave my house about 4 o'clock before 4 o'clock in the morning to go to work, and if I ever see something strange in the my way to work, I take about 40 minutes to get to work. If I ever see anything between here and work, that'll be the best thing I think for me to believe.
Wow, something like 40 feet long. That's a long ass. Well, sorry, language. That's a long octopus.
Yeah, holy crap. Damn. Well, man, I don't know. That's crazy. I think the biggest thing I seen is at the Iowa State Fair. Like they have the biggest hog or pig or whatever they want to call it, and it's like over 1,000 pounds or more, I think, and it's like huge. It's like huge. Octopus are aliens.
Yeah, in a way, they are the aliens of the water. They're not.
You know?
It's an amazing creature.
Yeah.
They can actually live outside of water for a short period of time. They can, if you have them as a saltwater tank, they can get out of your tank and open it. They're extremely intelligent.
Yeah, I seen actually a video of a fisherman that caught an octopus, and like it was like the hole was like that big, and he was a big ass octopus, and he just like, went in through there and got out. I was like, okay, that's weird.
Nice. My girlfriend, we're trying to stalk us on the Roku. Yeah, put me up on the big screen, baby.
Yeah, big screen time. No, I just wanted to talk, random topics tonight and see how this goes. And if everything goes well tonight, we'll keep on going. We won't wait until the 24th, according to Puzzly. So if it goes well, we'll keep going.
Yeah, we'll be here next week. Same bat time, same bat station.
Yes, sir. Yeah, that's what I was talking about. Their brains can also compress and contract to fit through tight spaces. It's shaped like a donut.
Oh yeah!
Wow, it's amazing. It's amazing what creatures can do.
Oh yeah, like there's certain types of frogs out there. There's only male in the species, so reproduce and to somehow switch their sexual gender to become female to continue to reproduce, or it's the other way around. I don't know which one it is. It's happened before. It's crazy.
Yeah, damn. I don't know, man. That's crazy.
Yeah,
what's that?
I was gonna say what a species does to survive.
Yeah, that's crazy. So the 5 people that are in here, share it, send the link to your, send the link to friends and stuff. I've decided I'm gonna do a giveaway here later on in the show, if that's okay with you, Puzzly. I'm gonna do a giveaway
no problem.
For the test run of today and get some people in here. So if we can, we're up to 2 right now. We were up to 5, now we're up to 2. It keeps going up and down. But
yeah, what number do you want to get to if we can get there?
Let's get to 10.
Okay, if we can get 10 people, we get a giveaway.
Yep. If we get to 10 people, we'll do a giveaway. As soon as we see 10 people go live on here or join us, and then I'll do a giveaway.
That sounds cool.
just for the test run, and then I won't be doing giveaways every time we do a show, but I'll go broke. But I try to
Oh
do a
yeah.
giveaway.
Oh, you never know. I mean, I could even reach into my pocket and do a small giveaway once in a while too.
All right, on. So you hear that, guys? So if we get to 10 views or 10 people that join us, we'll do a giveaway.
Okay, anybody that's only two people in the chat. Anybody in the chat got any topics or subjects you like us touch on, talk about? Put them in the chat, and we'll.
Yeah, for sure. She said,
Put this in the other lives. They will come. Like Facebook or. Yeah, the Facebook is so far behind on StreamYard that it's really hard to.
I don't
do it.
really. I have a Facebook because I talk to my family out in Mexico and stuff. But that's the only reason why I have a Facebook. Other than that, I do not have anything to do with Facebook. Like I barely get on it unless I have to talk to Derek through Messenger.
Yeah.
It's like I don't even text anymore. Like I don't really text on my phone. I rather use like Messenger or Instagram Messenger or something like that. I don't even text on my phone anymore.
Nah, I text to my kids or my girlfriend a little bit, but not much. I'm on Instagram most of the time.
Yeah. Same, man. Like I don't even know. I don't even know why I have a phone number. Like I don't even use my phone number unless it's like my work or something to do with the doctor or something. Like that's the only reason why I have a phone number.
Well, we just got a home phone put in for first time. I mean,
Yeah.
and my son just jumped in. Hi, Bug. How you doing?
Go up to 4. Yeah, man. It's fun. I wanted to do a live, with somebody, co-host or something. After I
Oh
seen
yeah,
so many in the community, doing lives and stuff like this, I kind of, I looked up to certain people. I looked up to a couple bearded individuals on Instagram that got me to wanting to do something like this, and I was like, okay, if I want to do it, I had to do it, or I'm never gonna do it.
yeah. Someone like Steven been there for me, the metal guy. Sam.
Yeah, yeah. There's a lot of other big people, that we try to support, and they try to support us back, but it's hard to keep track on who's going live when and where. Yeah, it's hard to keep track sometimes.
Oh, that my son here put up a neat little fact. Did you know that all cars honk in the key of F?
Huh?
That's an interesting thing.
That is very interesting. Did not know that.
I, hey, that's really weird because you think about all the different levels and sounds that a honk has. Like a Prius honks like a little girl, and
Yeah.
then you
Then
got
you
a
get
truck that.
Yeah, they honk really loud. Yeah, I get you. I get you, man. So I'm gonna try to share it again. Let's see on Instagram. See how many people will follow or come along and see what's up. See if how many people will actually come and join.
Oh wow.
Mhm.
Oh, beard therapy is scheduled to start early tonight.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's starting at 8:30. It's usually 9 something.
Who's that? Whose is that?
That's um Barbados Joe and Johnny Grooms.
Oh, okay. It's not wanting to share. It's not wanting to share anything.
Hmm.
For some reason, my tablet just kind of crapped out on me.
Um, about to share one here. Sorry for the silence.
No, you're fine, dude. I try to. Well, I appreciate that. Yeah, I had to push. I checked in with him pretty much daily to see if we were gonna start this or not. Because if not, I was getting impatient and I had to hurry him up.
Oh yeah, definitely. Oh yeah, I got my doodle mask in today.
Let's see what's Have you did you share it on Instagram or?
I'm doing it right now on my phone.
Because it won't do it for me for some reason. Like for some reason, my tablet doesn't wanna. It's just connect to has disconnected for some reason.
I just shared it. I took a screenshot and
Yeah,
shared it over there. Dad, one of these days I'm going to dye your beard purple. Wow. Okay, Bug.
wow, beard. Well, he has to go with the beard, huh?
I'll,
Can't
I'll,
do.
I'll dye his skin orange.
That's funny. No,
Yeah, he's my baby. He's my youngest one at the age of 19.
oh, right on.
Yeah, I've got 4 kids altogether. I've got a one that will be 30 in August. God. 28-year-old and a 26-year-old, and then my 19-year-old.
Oh, right on. Yeah, I
Yeah,
have two girls. I have two girls. One's a 1 year old and one's a 4 year old.
yeah,
So
three boys, one girl. I
yeah, I have two girls, and well, I'm the only. Me and my cat are the only males in the house. So
that's
we're
outnumbered.
yeah, we're outnumbered. But me and my cat get away with pretty much everything.
Yeah,
So
yeah, I've got 4 kids and eight. Yeah, 8 grandkids.
yeah.
Hey, bearded wolf, how you doing?
What's up, man? How you doing? Welcome to the show.
We're just trying to come up with some good topics to talk about doing a test run here, bearded wolf. You got any ideas of what?
Oh man.
Technically 12. There's Iowa Beard Company.
Yeah, I would.
Okay.
I
Uh,
seen I seen a lot. I seen 4 people come in. So if we get to 10, we'll do a giveaway.
my life live and online.
I think that's
Yeah.
why. Yeah, it's everybody's. I think.
I went to go get a webcam camera so I can get out of the crappy one that the laptop comes with, or using my phone.
Hmm.
Was going to different stores and everybody was sold out because COVID made everybody jump into doing YouTube videos. And
And especially like for work, especially like you had to like do Zoom calls, and I had to do one or two when I was working. Well, I'm still working, doing inventory, and 2 days we were had to stay home because they had to disinfect the whole building. And I'm in inventory, so my area got hit the hardest because I'm in the office and stuff doing inventory. When I have to pull product, I do go pull product, but it's just Zoom calls. 2 days is just weird, man. Working from home, answering phone calls, responding to emails.
are your oils light, medium, or heavy?
I said about medium range. They're not too heavy. They're not too light. So it's kind of a medium range oil.
Yeah, you got castor in it, but it's like one of the last ingredients.
Yeah, that's the one of the last ingredients I have is castor. That's I think the heaviest one I have.
Now, what do you think about this COVID vaccine? You think it's going to work or settle everything down?
Uh, I don't know, man. It's here in Iowa. The governor pretty much told we no longer have to use masks anywhere. So she uplifted, like she removed all restrictions in the state of Iowa, which I think, in my opinion, is kind of dumb because we're getting phone calls from the community schools, saying here there's another case, two cases. Like we're getting phone calls like every other day. It seems like that cases in school have gone up, and now with the mask lift restriction, it's it's not gonna stop. Yeah, I think when they did the quarantine thing, letting people off and stuff. I In my opinion, no, it's not until people get understand that they have to, do stay 6 feet, wear your mask if you're around people. That's the only way you can gonna control your the virus. Honestly,
Yeah, you got to control your own environment. And
yeah,
that's what they're trying to get you to do. Unfortunately, more people just want to be out. They just want to do what they got to do.
yeah,
I mean, I feel that same way at times. I mean, I'm getting sick of wearing a mask, ruining my beard, and
yeah, yeah. Like I get this weird dip, like we're wearing the mask and stuff. Like I get this weird dip in my beard that is really hard to comb out. Sometimes it's like, do I have to wear this beard? But I remember like, do I want to get COVID? Do I want to go, 2, 3 weeks without tasting or smelling anything or longer? Because my brother actually got the virus, got COVID, and it's like been 3 weeks, I believe, that he's not able to taste
wow,
or smell anything. And I think
yeah,
it's going on. It's gonna be going on for like almost a month already that he hasn't been able to taste or anything.
yeah.
But
Back in
go ahead.
March, last March, I got real sick, and back then it was um they didn't test everybody because they didn't have enough tests to test everybody, so I never got tested. But we all believe I had COVID then. I had really bad respiratory, couldn't taste, couldn't really smell anything. I was sick for a good 4 or 5 weeks. Hey,
Yeah.
Sam, how you doing?
What's up, Sam, my friend? Yeah, Bearded Wolf. Did that answer your question for the oil being light, medium, or heavy? If not, you're more than welcome to message me on Instagram, Phantom Essentials. So
Yeah, you heard of what his wife and son had COVID back in November.
see, that is just weird, man. Because my fiance had some of the symptoms as well. Like before it was becoming a virus and the whole pandemic thing. Like she was having hard time breathing. Like the doctors even told her because I went in with her. She's like, oh, you have some sort of virus. I was like, and you're not giving her anything for that? Like, I mean, yeah, it's a virus and stuff, but you don't know what you're talking about or like what the hell's going on. And then later on, we discover, COVID is a thing, and the same symptoms she was experiencing is the same symptoms that is out now.
Yeah, like me back in March. COVID was a thing, but they weren't testing everybody that came in with the symptoms like they do now because there wasn't enough tests available. And then they tested me for the flu and everything else, and everything came back negative. And they're like, "Well, go quarantine yourself for 14 days." And
yeah, I don't know, man. In my opinion, it's just people have to take care of themselves, and if you're around people, larger groups, gatherings, be cautious, honestly, on where you go and who you talk to. If you see someone coughing, kind of, put a mask on or something. I don't know, man.
Oh yeah, if you're having trouble because of your mask and your beard, I got a new mask today in called Doodle Mask.
Is it the ones that go over?
That come down like this, that come over. It's really neat.
Right on. See, I was wearing this. I called it the sock, but it was like a thing that went from here all the way down to my neck, and it just like curled my beard out like big ball. But I did not like it. I was like, I can't wear this. I can't breathe. And I tried the cloth mask, homemade, and it's like I can't breathe. I don't like wearing a mask, man. But we gotta do what we gotta do, I guess.
Oh, yeah, Sam. I'll definitely have a cigar with you someday. Sit down and smoke one, but I gotta smoke mine outside, so I gotta wait until this nasty New York weather warms up.
Are you in New York, right?
Yeah.
How's the weather up there? It's been crazy up there as well?
It's been cold. We had some snow, but not much. We got dumped with over 3 foot of snow a couple months back, and that was terrible.
Wow.
Overnight.
We're complaining about a couple inches here in Iowa, and you get 3 feet of snow. That's crazy. Yeah, it's been really cold here at night, especially at nighttime. I think my phone said yesterday like -10 at nighttime.
Oh wow!
So we've been getting the cold weather as well. Jason, thank you.
Thank you, Jason.
Yeah, it's been really cold out here. In my car, I have a Chevy Trailblazer, and it's having a hard time, starting up in the mornings. Like one morning this week, I had to jump start it because the battery just has been so cold that it drains the battery, man. And it's like,
oh yeah,
I don't want to, like, if it's a brand new battery, I don't want to replace it yet. But if I have to, I'm gonna have to, or bring it inside or something.
Yeah, you're in Iowa, right?
Yeah, I'm in 45 minutes from Des Moines.
Okay, I've been to Des Moines. I used to drive tractor trailer, so I've been.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, I've been to every one of the continental 48 states except for North and South Dakota and Nevada.
Oh, right on. Right on. Actually, I'm thinking about studying for my CDL.
It's fun. It's real fun. I loved it when I did it. You're pretty much your own boss out there. You have fun. As long as you get the loads picked up and delivered on time, it's all good.
Yeah.
And you can deal with city traffic. I mean, sometimes that can get really annoying.
I think the biggest problem I'm gonna face is either one, backing up with the trailer, and city traffic, because I hate city traffic.
Oh yeah, city traffic's a pain in the neck. The trailers, it takes some to get used to, but it wasn't really that bad. I was nervous about that too, but once I got going with it, it was no problem.
Yeah, man. I feel like here city traffic it gets like bad around from the 3:30 to the 4:30 mark. It just gets crazy hectic downtown Des Moines where I work. It's like I can't deal with it sometimes. So I take the longer way home. Takes me about, another 10, 15 minutes.
Hey,
Deliberate.
Ron,
Hey,
how you
yeah, man.
doing?
Let's
Yeah.
get some likes on this video. It's a test run for, as far as I know, Puzzly, what do you think? We'll be back next Wednesday at the same time?
Oh, I'm thinking so. I'm enjoying this so far.
I'm enjoying it too, man. And just sitting here talking, having a good time. It's unscripted, so nothing's been scripted. Me and Puzzly just talked behind the scenes a little bit, what's going on and making sure things were going, but nothing's scripted. No, I have no filter on what to talk about. Just it's going
Well,
good.
I'm willing to talk about anything except for politics. I've learned that politics is one of those heated conversations you don't want to get into people with.
No, I honestly have my own opinion about politics, and my opinion is far from everyone else's opinion.
Oh yeah, I feel the same way at times. And yes, Sam, city traffic really sucks. New York is one of the worst. Boston's bad. Chicago, they're all
Yeah,
terrible.
yeah. I see it, man. It's just a horrible time driving in rush hour traffic. I mean, it can't be worse than LA, right? Like LA traffic.
Well, LA is pretty bad, but I mean, I didn't have the bad, what they show on the movies and the TV shows where it's bumper to bumper, stopping traffic on the highway. I didn't
Never.
have that when I went through California, but I also went through at, oh God, it was probably about 4 o'clock in the morning. It was right before rush hour that I went through LA.
Right on.
I'm gonna plug somebody here in the chat for a minute. I'm Jason Esther. If you never checked out his Instagram page, you should go check it out. He makes really cool looking wooden holders for your beard oil and butters.
Oh, right
He does
on.
a
Yeah,
really great job. You should go check him out if you haven't been there yet.
yeah. Tag his stuff on there. People have him. Go check his stuff out.
And there's a couple other guys that've got channels on here. You got Deliberately Bearded, great guy. Ron's one of the best guys in the community. Go check him out. Sam, another great guy. Go check his stuff out too.
Yeah, man. Whoever, like I said earlier, whoever wants to jump in and join us in a show, even next week, we'll be more than welcome to have another person on the show joining us. Having a good time. You're more than welcome to join.
Oh yeah, definitely. I'm starting to get used to how to do this. I got to figure out how one of these days figure out how to make people moderators. That's the next part. Maybe I'll message Ron later or someone that's been doing this for a while and let them know.
Yeah.
Iowa says he's in. Drop me a link in the chat. I only have the free version here of StreamYard, so I can only fit 4 in, but let me drop the link in the chat here and how do I do this? Give me a second here, guys. And if you guys feel free to jump on.
He means next week. Puzzle.
Yeah, I'm doing it now for anybody that feels like jumping on this week. We'll see how it works. And I want to see if I can do that too.
Working the kinks out while we can, huh?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm trying to see if What's up? What's up, Desert?
Hey, Desert Beardsman, how you doing? Okay, good night, Ron.
Yeah, have a good night, Ron.
Um, here we go. Sam's and a link here. Let's add him on. Hey, Sam.
What's
Hey,
up, Sam?
what's going on, fellas?
How
Not
you
much, bro.
doing?
I'm doing all right, man. Just trying to keep warm and smoking a small stogie tonight.
Which one you got tonight, Sam?
Well, I just put it in my ashtray. Give me 1 second here. That was an Undercrown, Connecticut. This is the Maduro version. They're about a
Okay.
20-minute cigar, and
Okay, it's one of the little ones. I
Yeah.
bought a box of the big Maduro, the big Undercrown Maduros. I love those Undercrown Maduros.
nice. Yeah, they are great. I'm out here in my garage. This is my smoking area for the winter and summer, for the most part. You'll
Are you
always
gonna be?
find
Are
me
you
in the
gonna be
garage.
doing? Are you gonna be doing a smoking session outside, or you gonna do
Uh,
videos outside now? Like, if depends on the weather, right? Or
Yeah, that's why I'm in my garage. So this is I can't smoke in the house because of my wife and kids, but I can do it in the garage, and I can lift my garage door open and turn on a little space heater to keep me warm for the winter here. So
right on.
that's how I
Oh yeah.
get away with it.
Yeah, right on.
So Sam, what's one of your favorite cigars to smoke?
All right. Well, I have a lot to be honest with you, but one of my all-time favorites, the one that got me started to enjoy cigars, was the Rocky Patel Vintage 1990. It's a box press cigar. It has Honduran tobacco in it with a Mexican San Andreas wrapper on the outside. And when you smoke it, um, you get hints of chocolate and stuff in it, but it's not a sweet cigar. It's just from the age of the tobacco leaf. And to me, when I smoke it, I envision myself wearing a suit and tie, looking all very debonair and everything. So that was the cigar that really set my palate straight and got me into the cigar world.
Oh yeah. My first cigar was that really got me interested was the My Father 1926.
Oh yeah, excellent. Is that the Les Bijoux? Oh no,
Yep.
that's the 1922. Oh no, that's what you said though, right?
Yeah. I said 1926. I meant 1922. It's the one that was the cigar of the that 90 some rated
Right.
cigar.
Yeah.
That was the one that I tried. I was smoking cigars before that. Got that one. Oh,
Yeah.
that was
My
so
father
good.
puts out some very good cigars, and that's one of my favorites as well. I just don't have any right now. So
How's the weather out there, Sam? Is it still cold?
yeah, well, compared to you guys, I'm summertime over here. It's 50 degrees, and I got my long sleeve on. I'm out here in the garage.
I'd rather take that 50 degrees, bro, than
Yeah,
Oh, I
50
know.
would get me outside to smoke.
Well, see, that's the great thing about having an enclosed garage. I can smoke here. I just crack the door a little bit and throw on a beanie or a hoodie or something, and that'll get me by. So,
yeah. That's
Yeah,
awesome, man.
I don't have that garage to smoke in. I gotta sit right out in the bare elements. So
oh yeah. Well, don't worry, dude. I will be more than glad. I would be honored to sit down with any of you guys and do a one-on-one chat like this. We can go on my YouTube channel and we can do it there. We can talk about anything and everything. Enjoy cigars. We can do it on Instagram if you want to do a one-on-one live on Instagram. We can do that as well. Uh, I just like to share cigars because I think cigars bring great people together and helps promote camaraderie amongst everybody. So that was my whole reason of me being a cigar guy coming into the beard community was to try to somehow bring the two together, cigars and beard alike. And so far, it's working. So I've met a lot of great people here, such as yourself. We got Deliberately Bearded. I'll stop by to visit him. I met up with quite a few beard companies while out on my travels, so that's always been fun.
Yeah.
I don't know. I've always been an outgoing guy. I like to visit with people when I can, and we'll talk about anything and everything. I'm good with it.
He gets his haircut by the best, man.
I do, and
Oh,
that would
yeah.
be Dave, Bearded Motivation. He's the one
Yep.
that cut my hair and trimmed my beard down for me when I was down in Florida. So, like I said, every time I go out of town to a different state, if I can remember, I'll try to reach out to as many people as possible that are going to be in the area, and try to get together with them, whether it's for cigars. Excuse me, that's a cigar cough, or coffee, or just to shoot the shit. I'm just all about having a good time and getting to meet people. So
That's awesome,
Yeah,
man.
I've seen on your channel you've been reviewing coffees now, different types of coffee every once in a while too.
yes, yeah. So I'm a big coffee fan too. Last time, or was about a month or two ago, I was down in Florida. I hooked up with Derek, the owner of Beach Bum Beards, and we went out for coffee. And we went to this coffee shop. It was called Little Shop of Horrors, and they have like 58 different blends of coffee. And I bought like 28 different bags of their coffee to bring back and do a review on. And it's nothing fancy, really. It's just me talking about the company, their coffee, then whether I like it or not. They're going to be shorts. I'm going to try to keep it down to like a minute for my YouTube channel, just for fun, something different than talking beer products and cigar stuff all the time. I'm into a lot of different things. Jeeps. I have a Jeep I take off road. I'm in a Jeep club, cigar club, beer club.
Yeah.
I'm in all these clubs, so I'm always doing something.
Bearded
Yeah.
Wolf asked how expensive are some of those cigars.
Well, I have some cigars. Can't remember the name off the top of my head. I was just looking at them. They are made by Arturo Fuente, and they are part of the Opus X line. Lost City is the name of it, and they're about $33 a cigar, and I believe I have 10 of them in there right now.
Wow.
So I don't smoke them very often. I also have some Pappy Van Winkle cigars made from Pappy Van Winkle, the bourbon.
Yeah.
So they did a collaboration with Drew Estate before Drew Estate brought out a different blend of theirs, but the original is what I have. I buy them straight from Pappy, and those will run you about $15 a stick. Most of my cigars, on average, are going to be about $10 a cigar.
I'm gonna try to find an Iowa cigar and send it your way, Sam.
Good luck, because hey, if they have them, I'll be more than glad to try it. I'm not saying they don't have them. I just haven't heard of any. I know when I go to different states, if a cigar lounge has their own blend, I will give it a try.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
That's what I meant.
Well, a lot of times, I'll be honest with you, those are considered house cigars, and they may run you about $5 to buy them. But for the most part, they're just like your basic everyday yard cigar that you would smoke. So I don't really ever expect a whole lot from a blend that's coming straight from that cigar
Yeah.
company.
Well,
So, or
I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try to do my research on some and see if I can find some.
yeah. I just ordered some today. I'm going to try them out, and I've reached out to see if I can do an interview with the owner and then bring her on my channel.
Oh, her.
We'll see. I'm not going to mention who it is just yet because nothing's in stone. So
Yeah.
we'll see. If
Yeah.
nothing else, I'll try their cigars. So
Right on.
You said before on your shows that you used to make cigars.
I did, yes. So when I retired from the Navy, myself and 3 other friends of mine, we got together. We were all cigar lovers, and we decided to start our own cigar company. So we all pooled our money together. We created Phoenix Cigars, and then we found somebody that can make our blends for us. and then we each put in what we wanted in the blend, how we want the cigar to look, and everything. And we got them. And mine, the one that I blended, kind of outsold the others, but not knocking the others because they were great cigars as well. But I was just most proud that I actually got one that did pretty well. Unfortunately, our business only lasted about 2 years. It's a lot of money, and you really don't make very much. It's kind of like maybe Phantom Essentials can attest to this, that making beard products, you're not there to make a lot of money. You're there to just spread the product and make people happy with it. And whatever you get in return, for the most part, will go back into the company until you get really big. Then, then it's exciting. But with cigars, it's the same thing. We sold them. I sold quite a bit to New York up there. And man, New York is, we sold them for what, I would say probably about $8 a stick. So that means that the shops up there in New York had to sell them for about anywhere between $12 to $16 to make a profit up there. But New York is an expensive place. My brother lives up there, somewhere in one of the boroughs. He's a chef up there. So I don't see him too often, but
I could testify for that. Yeah, it's the same thing, man.
Yeah, it's all about the passion. You got to enjoy what you do, and we did, but we just couldn't keep up with the FDA regulations. You had to file all this paperwork and pay all this money for what? I don't know, because what goes into the cigar? Well, all it is tobacco leaves and water. That's it. Now you're mixing tobacco from different countries into your cigar, but even if you test that, you're still coming back with tobacco and water. That's it. So we were just losing too much money that way. We were too young. We didn't have a big following. Not a lot of people were buying our product because we were so small. So that's, we had to give it up, which sucks because we really enjoyed it.
Do you ever feel like you're wanting to do that again, or is it too much of a hassle now?
Well, I learned a lot of stuff from doing it the first time. That would require another large investment on my behalf. We started out with $20,000 just to get started, and that only covered like getting our bands made, because we had to have a certain band. You don't want to get an El Cheapo band on your cigar. We want to look nice, and then of course you got to get the molds made up for that. Plus you got to get the molds made for your cigars. Plus you got to acquire and buy all the bales of tobacco. It's very expensive. We just started out with 20,000 and just kept going up from there. I don't remember what the final number was, but it was a lot. And if I were to do it again, I would need probably 4 to 5 other people that were willing to cough up 20 grand to get started and to do it right, to make nice boxes and, put all that time and investment into it. And it's going to take a while before you get your money back.
Yeah. I can see that, man. Getting money back is taking, it takes a lot. And
yeah, I think I end up losing probably about 5 to 10 grand for my initial investment. But, like I said, we all chipped in and we just kept building on top of that. So if nothing else, I can walk away and say, hey, I started a cigar company with some good group of guys, and we actually made these cigars and put it out there to the public, and it sold very well. But, in the end, we just had to shut our doors.
Yeah.
Do you still have any left?
No, actually, I don't. I had a box that I was keeping for years. I probably sat in my humidor chilling, aging for about 5 years, and then finally COVID struck, and instead of going out and buying more cigars, because I had to watch my money now because you never know what's going to happen, I decided to smoke pretty much all of my stash, and I was smoking about 5 cigars a day. So I used to have about 5,000 cigars at one time. Now wow. I might have 200 to 300 cigars. And I'm always buying more, but a lot less than what I used to restock.
So Sam has a cigar addiction, huh, Sam?
Yeah, that and beard products. My goodness.
Cigar and beer product
Now that
addiction.
I'm in the beard community, I buy, I'm always trying different companies. There's some companies I'll keep going back to support them, and I just have all this extra beard products. So what I found myself doing is I'll try it, I'll test it, I'll do a review on it, and then instead of let it just sit there and go to waste, I'll find somebody with a beard, and I'm like, hey, you want some product? Here you go. I give it to them, or I'll do a trade with somebody, or if somebody's getting new, starting off into their own. They want to become a beard product reviewer. I'm like, here, take this. If you haven't tried it, try it. Let's hear what you have to say about it, kind of thing.
That's a pretty good idea, man. That's awesome. Like you buy the product, you try it, you try it for however long you try it in your beard, and then you pass it on to the next person. That's pretty cool. That's a good idea.
Yes, I think it is. I've had a few people reach out to me and share some of their stuff that they've already reviewed that I hadn't tried yet. And so I was thankful for that because that kind of saved me some money and gave me the opportunity to try some other companies in the process. So that's how I look at it.
That's awesome, man. Bearded Uric is on here. What's up, man?
What made you decide to get into the whole YouTube community?
Well, I started off many years ago trying to do cigar videos, but it gets kind of boring, and that's why I mix everything up on my channel, because you can only watch somebody talk about beard products so many times, and it just gets boring, right?
Yep.
So I used to do the same thing for cigars, but then it was like I wasn't bored, but my viewers were bored. So, I just like to talk to people. I don't know. It's fun. I prefer mostly to interact with people like this or one-on-one. Vice me always talking to a camera about whatever I'm talking about. But I don't know. For nowadays, due to COVID, it's just kind of like my way to relieve some stress, just something fun to do. It doesn't cost a lot of money, with the exception of buying the product. But other than that, it's just fun. And then if people get engaged and they ask you questions, that makes it even more entertaining. I especially like it when people will, give you a thumbs up and leave a comment, And for the longest time, nobody would leave me comments. And so I was like, maybe I should ask a question. So I always ask a question at the end of my video, like, hey, have you tried Phantom Essentials? If you have, which one have you tried and did you like it? Leave me a comment. Let me know. Because maybe Phantom Essentials has a product that I haven't even thought about trying yet, but Puzzly Bearded has tried it. And he's like, Sam, you got to try this. And I'm like, well, holy crap. Let me go back to Phantom Essentials and order that and give it a try. You know what I mean? So that's how I look at it. I love the interaction.
And that's why when me and Puzzly and I came to this channel, I was like, what are we going to talk about? I was like, he's like, I don't really want to talk about just beard products. I want to get different topics, unscripted. That's why it's called Bearded Unscripted, because nothing has been scripted, nothing has been written down. We're just going with the flow. And like we said earlier, if you guys have any topics to talk about, we'll talk about.
Yeah,
but that's the main reason. Just get on here for a little bit, on a Wednesday night to relieve some of the energy and just go with the flow.
Yeah, definitely. I'll talk about anything, whatever you guys want to talk about. Sometimes it helps if you kind of think about something during the week, like, hey, I saw something on TV. Let's talk about it. Like, have you guys seen Cobra Kai, the TV show?
Oh, I love that show.
I love that show.
All right. So as a kid, they used to do karate and grew up watching the Karate Kid as a kid. I never saw the show until like a couple weeks ago. I was like, hey, I'm going to watch it. So I watched the first episode and I fell in love with it because it took me back to when I was a kid doing karate and watching the Karate Kid movies, the original with Pat Morita and everything. And I love how they went back and they redid this whole series. It kind of changes things around now. Everybody's much older and stuff. And then I got my wife into it. And there was nights. We normally go to bed at 10 o'clock. But we'd start watching Cobra Kai. It'd be like 2 o'clock in the morning. and we have to get up at 6 in the morning to go to work. And we're like, oh, I don't want to go to sleep. And it's like constantly on your mind. And I'm telling you, that show is awesome. I love that Cobra Kai show.
Man, it's just
Sweep
like,
the leg.
it's just like I seen all Cobra Kai's. Like I seen 1, 2, 3. You know, the Karate Kid. Sorry.
Oh yes.
I seen
yeah.
all the movies. Even the one there's a girl in one, I think.
Yeah, that one
The
sucked.
next Karate Kid.
This next, and then I seen the one with Jackie.
Oh yeah, Jackie Chan.
Jackie Chan.
Yeah, that one.
And Jaden Smith.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Jaden Smith. Yeah.
I like that one. I like the story, but it was a good movie for that time, I think. But the original,
Yeah, nothing beats the original.
but the original Karate Kids were the best.
Yeah.
Yep.
See, so a lot of us old people, I say old, I'm only 46, but we grew up with that stuff, so I kind of like it. And I don't think this remake with everybody, and they keep bringing back the old cast members,
Yep.
and that's what really makes it interesting. And the storyline is not, to me, it's not cheesy. I think it's great. There's always a moral to the story, so to speak, throughout these seasons, and that's another reason why I like it.
How far are you in the Cobra Kai?
I finished all 3 seasons. I'm waiting on the 4th.
Okay, so we could spoil.
Yeah.
I was gonna say I don't want to spoil anything for you if you haven't finished it. So
Oh man, I love them. How about you, Leslie? Sorry.
Have you seen all the episodes, Puzzly?
Yeah, I've seen them all.
Awesome.
Okay, cool. So we can't spoil anything that is
That's
gonna be
good.
said. Man, I just loved it. Like how it was. The second season ended when he fell off the balcony, and then
Mhm.
how it just continued on. And I was like, oh man, that's it.
Yeah.
I was like, well, that's it. Come on now.
I know. Yeah.
I was like, you can't end it like that. You can't end it like that, and
Yeah, I agree.
not have anything else. And then I had to wait, until third season come on, and I was like, I was like, I'm gonna bench watch it. Like, I bench watched the Cobra Kai, Breaking Bad. I bench watched Trailer Park Boys.
Oh, I love the Trailer Park Boys.
I haven't watched either one of those two.
Oh, you have
Really?
to, man. You have
No.
to. You gotta start out with Breaking Bad.
Well, I haven't finished Breaking Bad. I started watching that years ago. I just never. My wife didn't like it, so I just
Yeah.
never kept on going with it.
It's pretty good. I mean,
Mm.
yeah, it talks about drugs and making math and
Yeah.
this and that, but it has a good storyline. Like
It does.
it
Yeah,
has a really good storyline. So I recommend watching Breaking Bad.
I do like. What's the other one you just said? Trailer Park Boys. That's a great Canadian show, and what's so funny is I can kind of relate to each of the characters. Some of the dumb stuff they do, especially when it involves drugs, from my own past. And I'm like, that's why I love this show. There's another one, and that's a Canadian show. There's another one. I used to watch these as I was flying on my airplane wherever I had to go to. I'd sit there and watch it on my phone. It's called Letterkenny. Letterkenny is the name of it. It's a Canadian show, and it's like a country boy living in Canada, and he's like the toughest kid in town. He's always beating up everybody and stuff, but it's a good show if you're into that stuff.
That's awesome, man.
Hey,
I-
Daniel, how you doing?
What's up, man? Boston Bearded. What's up, man? Welcome. No, I actually bench watched The Office as well. Like
I
I
haven't watched all The Office yet.
watched.
Oh, the Office is filmed in Scranton, Pennsylvania, which is only an hour south from where I live.
Really? Wow.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. I've been wanting to, go up there and see, the bar that they went to, and because I heard they have a lot of memorabilia from The Office.
Oh wow.
So that's what I've
Yeah.
heard. I don't know if it's true or not that they have a lot of memorabilia from
I
The Office.
wouldn't know. I've not been to any of that stuff. I didn't watch The Office, but I do know that it was filmed in Scranton.
I think it was based off of a Canadian show as well.
Was it Canadian or English, UK or something?
I don't remember. I think it's either one of those, but it was based off either one of those countries. I think it was England or something like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, I bench watched a lot of shows on my free time. If I have free time.
Right. Have you seen Outlander?
No, I have not.
Man, it's filmed in Scotland, and it's a pretty interesting show. Of course, it's fictional.
Yeah.
Well, some of the stuff that they talk about, I know from right now, the season I'm on, they are currently in North Carolina. And as they're talking about certain people in the show and different places of North Carolina, I was like, oh, I know exactly where you're at. And then I'll go and research, like, okay, that makes sense. Yeah, that's historically fact. So it's kind of an interesting show. It's got a lot of nudity in it too, so I kind of dig that. Yeah.
have you guys watched the Sons of Anarchy?
Oh yeah.
No, I haven't.
You haven't seen that, Puzzly?
No, I haven't yet.
Oh man, you're missing out, man. That's some
that
good.
One. And what's the follow up behind it?
The
Mayans.
Mayans.
Sorry,
Mayans.
I said that wrong.
I'm a sci-fi fan, so science fiction or fantasy is what I usually go for, like The Mandalorian or Star Wars.
Mandalorian. I'm all caught up on the Mandalorian. I love that. I love how they've incorporated that into the Star Wars genre, I guess you could say. That's a good show too. I really enjoy that one.
Hey, Bearded Wolf, thank you for stopping by, bro. I appreciate you coming back. If you join us back again next Wednesday, same time, we'll be on here.
See you later, Wolf.
So yeah, man.
I love The Mandalorian. I love how they ended this last season with who went and got Baby Yoda. That worked beautifully.
Yes.
I have not seen that.
Oh my gosh.
I have not seen that. I'm sorry. I have not seen any of I'm gonna be honest right now, I have not seen any Star Wars movies.
Oh my gosh. I can't talk to you anymore.
I'm sorry. I'm just I haven't it's not like Harry Potter as well. I've never seen a Harry Potter
I've never
movie.
seen all the Harry Potter. I've never even read the books.
Like those books look intimidating when they're like this thick. Mm-hmm. You're like, damn, do I want to sit there and read all that?
No, I read the books, I watched the movies, but I all had kids that were growing up right through the Harry Potter, so I was right along with them.
Nice. Yeah.
It's like I haven't seen Harry Potter, I haven't seen any Star Wars. It's like
I didn't.
No.
Puzzly, are you a Trekkie?
Yeah, I like Star Trek. I like both Star Trek and Star Wars. I'm
Me too.
More of a Star Wars fan than a Trekkie, but I'm also a very big Trekkie. I like the new movies that J.J. Abrams did. Even.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, he did an excellent job. He didn't ruin it, especially the first one that they came out with, where you're introduced to all the characters. You learn about Spock and Kirk, and I think all the actors, they played an excellent part of just like the original cast from the 1960s. As far as their characters, I loved it. I thought he did an excellent job.
Hey Daniel, yeah, man, it's going great. We're actually an hour and 3 minutes into the show, and it's a test run, so I feel like it's going pretty good.
Hey Dylan, how you doing? Bearded Sons in the house.
What's up, man?
If you guys want to kick me out and bring somebody else in,
no, dude, you're more than welcome to stay as long as you want, bro.
I'm just here, man.
No, thank you for stopping by and hopping on and sitting here and chit-chatting.
Well, I appreciate it. I won't be able to always do this because I'm pretty busy, but
I
happened to be working from home and got back in time and decided to have a cigar, and here you guys were. So
nice.
Thought I'd come support.
What do you do for a living that you travel so much for?
Well, if I told you, I'd have to kill you. But no, I work for a company that I travel installing, repairing 3D X-ray systems, and I also set up the computers with the software to talk to the 3D X-ray system. And I do that in hospitals and dental offices in Canada and throughout the United States. And so I set up the unit, I calibrate it, I test it, I set up the software in the office, and then I teach the staff and the doctors how to take a CBCT, which stands for cone beam computed tomography, or 3D scan of your head or your teeth or something. Then I show them how to utilize the software so you can manipulate the image, and you can take that person's head or their mouth and rotate it around so you can look at it. You can slice it and go inside and look through the bones and the teeth and everything. So
Wow.
that's what I do.
That's
kinda-
interesting.
Yeah, it's very interesting.
It's top of the line science and medical, and it's always changing, always upgrading. So I'm always so far behind the curve. It's a constant study for me. It's a challenge. I enjoy it. So I didn't always do this, but now I'm glad I do, because when I'm not out traveling, I get to work from home. I still do some of the same stuff, but I have a laptop and an earpiece, and hey, how can I help you? Let me log into your computer and take a look at stuff. Oh, I'm no millionaire, Daniel. I promise you, buddy. I'm no millionaire. Look at me. I'm a retired Navy. I drive a 2016 Jeep Wrangler with a 2.5-inch lift kit, 35-inch tires, and I'm just a humble guy.
What's up, Taddy Mason?
Taddy.
So what you doing in the Navy, Sam?
So in the Navy, I did multiple jobs, actually. I was a dental technician. So I could sit with the doctor and take your x-rays and suck your spit and all this other stuff. And then from there, I didn't like patients. So from there, I moved up to dental equipment repair. So now I'm trained to repair the dental equipment, the dental chairs, stuff like that you need to be functional in a dental office. And then from there, I went back to school and I trained in biomedical equipment. So now I could go to hospitals and fix their equipment as well. And when I had that job, I would go on board. I had a special secret clearance, if you will, in a pass. When the submarines would come in town, they would call me, and I would go out to the pier, go on the submarine, and repair the equipment or test it, make sure everything was working right. Same thing on the aircraft carriers. And then from there, went back to school for more training, and I became a field medic, or like a doctor for my Marines. And I deployed into combat, and I've been blown up a few times, shot at a few times. You got to sew up people, stuff bullet wounds, get them onto the helicopter, resuscitate them, all that. So I have all of that from my Navy career. I retired out of 2nd Recon, which Recon is like the guys you send into black areas where you do jobs you're not supposed to talk about, and you rappel out of helicopters and take a speeding Zodiac to the shore and stuff. I did that right before I retired in 2013, and I found a job here in North Carolina. I stayed here, and now I'm a civilian. I get to grow my facial hair out legally, and so there you go.
Well, thank you for your service, man. That's
thank you, Sam.
hell.
Thank you. I appreciate it. I
Is
think
that your
everybody should
freedom
do at
deal?
least 4 years, but that's just me.
I actually was trying to go out for the National Guard here in Iowa, but I had a really bad knee injury, so
Yeah.
I could not join after that. I was kind of upset because I wanted to go to become a military police, because my future goals was to become a police officer. And I had a really bad knee injury playing a sport, and that was it for me.
Nice. Well, hey,
Yeah.
so you tried.
I tried.
I was in the Army.
See, there you go. So now, Puzzle, you and me, every time it's always going to be go Navy, beat Army, and you say,
Go Army. Beat Navy.
So
Is that your freedom beard, Sam, or was it a little bit later that you went with the full beard?
It was a little bit later. When I did some of my missions, I grew it out, but I kept it close to the face. And then when COVID hit, everything was shut down, so I just kind of let it go. And then I started watching this Vikings TV show, and I really liked how they styled their beards in the show. So when I went to go see Bearded Motivation, I'm like, hey, I want to look like this Viking guy, trim my beard down. And this was getting so long that my vice president actually called me and offered to cut my hair. So I took the hint and I trimmed down my beard, but I left this long. Hopefully, maybe one day I can braid it. I don't know.
So you watched Vikings?
I did. Yeah, I think I'm all caught up. I think there's only 7 seasons, but yeah, I've seen it all.
I'm not caught up. I'm on like season 5, but I love that show.
And a lot of stuff they talk about in that show. I would go and research online, and of course, some of it's fictional, but there is some historical fact to that show. Obviously, it was on the History Channel, so I researched a lot of that stuff. It's very, very interesting. I love shows like that.
Yeah, same here.
I've never seen that either.
Have you seen Game of Thrones?
Yes.
Yes. I'm a big Game of Thrones guy. I loved it. Jon Snow was my man.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I've never seen that show.
That didn't
either.
sound right coming out, but you know what I mean.
Yep.
Oh, yeah. And Arya Stark was one bad little girl.
Yeah, definitely.
That's awesome, man. I have a lot of shows to watch. Then Game of Thrones, Vikings, Star Wars.
Get a notepad and pen, man. Take
I'm
some.
good.
Yeah, and I guarantee my girlfriend's going to be bugging me to watch Sons of Anarchy. It's one that she watched. I never watched. So.
You have to, man.
Here's another one. You like sci-fi? How about True Blood?
Yes.
You seen that?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Okay, I love that show too.
I've seen it.
Good nude scenes, but I mean, it was a good show too.
We know Samson's type of shows.
I'm sorry, man. I'm an old salty sailor.
It's all good, man. It's all good. I'm not gonna lie. I like those two. You know, I think we all do.
Yeah.
But no, man. It's been a great show so far. What do you think?
Yeah.
I know Pusley was kind of nervous at the beginning, but now he's kind of chilled out a little bit, right?
Good.
Oh,
good
yeah,
deal.
definitely.
Yep.
Just gotta think of some subjects to talk about. And then if nothing else, worst case scenario, invite me on. We'll talk about anything.
Yeah, we'll have to think of some ideas. But like I said, man, it's just of topics that, we want to talk about, whatever. The comments, hit us with the topic, and we're more than welcome to talk about whatever.
Oh, yeah. And we're talking about putting out a feeler on Instagram, doing before the show and letting people put in topics, and we'll pick some of the topics we actually want to go over and talk about.
Yep.
Yeah, that's a good idea. It's a real good idea.
Yeah, man. Daniel, whenever you want to come in, you're more than welcome to jump in, next week, whenever you have free time.
Is that Daniel the Bearded?
Yep.
He's got a really good YouTube channel too. I like to watch his stuff as well.
I
see his videos early in the morning, so that's when when he drops his video, that's when I go to break. So that's like a perfect break, 10-minute video, time to watch.
Yeah. There you go.
And I watch his Blue Collar live every Thursday at 10.
Oh, see, I haven't caught that yet because, it's probably late at night. I think he's in Texas. Is that right?
I believe so.
Yeah, so I'm over here on the East Coast. Come 10 o'clock my time, I'm going to bed, man. I got to watch something, Outlander, something, and fall asleep. But maybe one day when I don't have to get up early, I'll be able to watch his live show.
Indiana.
Oh, Indiana. No kidding. So Daniel the Bearded. I'm originally from Jeffersonville, Indiana, and Louisville, Kentucky. That was my old stomping grounds. So I'm curious what part of Indiana you're from.
You as well, you're more than welcome to jump in, brother. Whenever you have free time as well. We're
Yeah.
more than welcome to have anybody on the live. And then today was just supposed to be a test run. We were not thinking about going, you know.
going
There
a
you go.
full live show like this, and
I think officially today we're, today is official.
This is
I call it
awesome.
an official video now.
oh yeah,
Cheers.
definitely.
I salute thee.
Yep. Yeah, Yurik is in Texas.
Oh, you're in Texas. Okay. For some reason, I thought Daniel the Bearded was.
We're from all over the place. I'm in Iowa. You're in North Carolina, right?
Yes.
Yep.
And you're
New York here.
yeah. See, so we're all over the place.
Yeah. This is the great thing about social media and the videos doing like this. You get to meet people from all over the United States and all over the world and be able to have conversations with them. So this is the good thing about having social media.
Did you guys catch C Breezy's live? I think on Friday I think he had someone from overseas.
I
Yeah.
know I missed that.
Did he have someone from overseas?
I do believe it was someone. I remember someone talking in an accent.
Yeah, so it was someone, but he had someone overseas, and I thought that was pretty cool. People joining an American show for the first time or something. I thought that was pretty cool.
That is awesome.
I mean, I don't think I want to go visit Europe and all those other countries out there, but I have to save a lot of pennies, I think, to make that happen.
I got a family of 5. I know how that is.
Yeah, especially when 2 little girls and me, my fiance, it gets expensive sometimes. So
I know.
yeah, man.
Well, gentlemen, I hate to be rude, but my phone is going to die here soon, so I better say my goodbyes before my phone dies.
Yeah.
Oh man, thank you
Okay.
for jumping on, man. I
It's
appreciate
been a pleasure. Yes, thank you. I
Yep.
appreciate it.
Thank
and
you.
hopefully I'll see you guys whenever I do my next live on my channel. Don't know when that's going to be. It'll probably be on Saturday, though. But
Alrighty. Well, yeah,
Okay,
thank you,
okay.
Sam. Appreciate
yeah,
it.
thank you,
Thank you,
gentlemen. I
Sam.
appreciate it. And maybe I'll come back on and chat with you guys some more when I have more battery to share. So.
Yeah, dude, no problem. Thank you, Sam. Sam.
Okay.
All right,
See you
brothers.
later, Sam.
Take care of yourself. Have a good night.
See ya.
All right. Bye-bye.
So that was Sam, man. I was happy.
yeah.
I'm happy to have him on the channel.
That was a very pleasant surprise.
Yeah, I when you said someone was coming out, I was like, who could that be?
That was cool.
Yeah, so that was pretty
Okay.
cool. I like that. So what are you thinking, Puzzly?
I'm thinking we're an hour and 17 minutes in, and we did good. We're down to 3 viewers now, so I'm thinking maybe we should call it a night here and be back next week. 8
For
o'clock.
sure. Yeah, for sure. So thank you everybody that showed up.
Yes, thank
appreciate
you.
it. Yeah, thank you, Puzzly.
Oh, thank
And
you.
It's been awesome. Have a good night. I'll see you guys later. Stay
Good night,
fantastic.
everybody.